welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be an update video about like what this month's going to look like. So I haven't been drawing or doing anything because my art desk is on carpet and I've got a puppy I'm trying to potty train. He is making progress. I got a new puppy. His name is Beefaroni. Insert picture here. He is not getting it as fast as Mozzie did. I got Mozzie potty trained in 4 days. Mozzie has had 3 accidents total in her entire life. And 2 of them was because we didn't get to the back door in time when she was itty bitty before she had bladder control, which they don't get until about 6 to 8 months. And the 3rd one was excitement. It was an excitement pee. So Mozzarella is a prodigy when it comes to potty training. Beef, he's getting it. He understands that you hit the bell to go outside, but he can't hold it. He doesn't have bladder control. He's only 12 weeks old. So, struggle. I'm sleeping out in the living room. My office is in the living room right now, because I have to have access to that door, because when he hits that bell, I have to get up immediately. So I'm thinking of like a solution being, because he knows he gets rewarded if he goes pee outside. So he tries to beeline it outside. And the state that I live in, it is too hot to leave the back door open constantly. At this point in the year, like had I gotten him earlier on, that may have been a possibility, but that's not the reality. And I also can't pick up the water. So he is free fed and free watered. And I am completely aware that is not ideal. However, I have 2 other dogs and one of them is on medication and he has to have access to water at all times. So this is an uphill battle that I'm slowly making progress at. Anyway, I think I'm going to get him some belly bands. Those are the equivalent of like male dog diapers for if I want to be on carpeted surfaces, just in case. I'm not playing around with having to shampoo carpets every 5 seconds. And I really miss sleeping in my bed. I have been sleeping out in that living room for 3 weeks. So I am exhausted. I'm not getting good night's sleep. I just need for him to get this. It's been 3 weeks and he is getting it. I'm just impatient. And because he is so large, he's quadrupled in size since I got him 3 weeks ago. He's quadrupled in size. So it's also one of those things to where like when you see a bigger animal, you think they're older than they actually are, but he still is essentially like a 3-year-old. Let's play a game. How long do you think it's going to take him before he climbs over? Let's time it. Anyway, let's get away from beef and let's go into the plan. So I'm going to buy the belly bands here in just a second. And what I'm thinking is I want to try and put out at least 1 to 2 art videos a week. But this has been a very, and I'm going somewhere with this has been a very not great year. And historically, when things are not great, I turn to food for comfort, which is exactly what I did this time. Old habits die hard. The only saving grace here is that I am a bariatric patient and the surgery that I had only allows for me to absorb half of what I'm eating. So I have not gained any weight, but I also haven't lost any weight. And the goal was that I was going to be at goal weight by July. I can't lose 60 pounds in less than 30 days. So we're going to come up with a realistic goal because I really don't want to have to there is nothing wrong with taking GLP-1s for weight loss. I'm just going to preface that. I had to take Ozempic before I had bariatric surgery. I don't want to do it again. That's my reasoning for not wanting to go that route. I want to get my behavior under control by myself and then correct it and then move along. Also, giving up smoking again. So those are my 2 goals. Another one, I'm 30 pounds by the end of the year. All right. 25, 30 pounds, 30 pounds. And I feel when you have been in the weight loss game as long as I have, and I hate to use this verbiage because like this is first world problems, but having to sit there and remember to log everything that goes into my mouth is exhausting and triggering. I don't want to have to live my life like that. That's the reality of my situation though. So how I was getting around doing that was that's why I was putting out recipe videos and what I eat in a day videos. That was what I was actually doing, because I don't want to feel imprisoned to having to log everything that I eat. But if I log it and I show it to you guys, then I'm doing it in a way that I enjoy doing it, because I like being a content creator with no following except for my dad. Hey dad. So I'm gonna start putting out recipe videos again, and realistic what I eat in a day videos, maybe even what I eat in a week video. I just don't know how to navigate that because I use a webcam now on my computer in OBS to record these, because I refuse to delete any videos of Apache or the dogs off this phone, and it's filled up. I just got a new puppy. Like, I'm that kind of pet parent. So even if it's me having to come in here and then like show you guys what I'm eating and then take little bits of B-roll footage and then get it over via Google, like there's ways to do it. But that's the plan. So starting probably next Sunday, Saturday I have a cookout in celebration of me not being fired. So, and I specifically asked that nobody bring cookies or anything like that. Like, dessert's going to be fruit, which, by the way, can't eat grapes anymore. So straws are no, because I'm deathly allergic to them. But grapes threw me into dumping syndrome that I almost had to go to the hospital over a freaking grape. And it turned into, it was so bad. I was laying fetal position in my shower with hot water pouring over me, fully clothed, vomiting on myself for like an hour, and I could not sit or stand for 6 hours. And the only thing that I can think of was the grape that I ate was sour. I've eaten grapes since bariatric surgery, but something about it this time, my body said absolutely no. So grapes are on the I will never eat them ever again list. And I'm upset about it because I was going to make a 0 sugar grape salad for this. Grape salad is essentially like, I think it's a Southern thing. And it's more like a cheesecake base with grapes in it. It's Midwestern or Southern. We say everything is salad. Am I actually Southern? I guess so. I was born in Florida, so I guess I am technically Southern. But so I'm thinking like a tropical fruit salad and watermelon, and then having turkey hot dogs, turkey burgers, which are things that I eat anyway because I prefer them over other meat. And then some hot links for people that want them. And then, my little sister's bringing pasta salad, and then my other sister's going to bring some potato chips. And then we have people coming in from out of state. So just kind of keeping it like a more, I don't want to say healthy, lower fat, lower calorie kind of cookout, because like this is important to me. I have to get my life back in order. I did make for dinner this week a Mediterranean style tuna salad that I actually got from Weight Watchers, and I think I put the recipe on here before. It's a can of tuna. I used a can of Bush's chickpeas, the ones that are Mediterranean flavored, pickled onions, capers, light mayo, Italian seasoning. I think that's pretty much it. Anyway, it's quite possibly the best tuna salad that I've ever had, and I actually put that over a loaded, or not loaded, but I guess putting that on it loaded the baked potato. But I took 3 little gold potatoes and cut them in half and then put that on. So that's probably the most British thing I've ever consumed aside from Iron Brew. But I think Iron Brew is more like Scottish, which is not British. I don't know. Someone from the UK correct me. But yeah, that's my goal. So weekend videos starting back up, what I eat in a days to keep me on track. And then maybe 1 or 2 art videos, because I do want to start like developing out the characters for the child's book that I want to write, with the character Brayburn that I created. So those are my goals. Wish me luck. My puppy is really quiet. Is this what parents feel like? Why is my child quiet? Unless he's outside, then he can do whatever he's gonna do. But All right. Bye.